Now, you're a writer, right?
Yeah, I am.
How have you cultivated such a very strong online following? What strategies did you use? Because see, it's very hard to build a following as a writer. There's nothing scandalous. There's nothing controversial. There's nothing hot topic about a writer. You know, it's easier to blow if you're a skip maker. It's easier to blow if you do something that gets people talking. But
Yeah.
when your audience comes to you based on the power of your words, it means it must be something special. So tell us how you've been able to do that and establish yourself as a force to be reckoned with in the literary world.
All right. So I started writing in 2016. I used to write in my journal. That's where the name comes from, Journal of a Jesus Girl. So I used to write in my journal. I would just write thoughts, write. I read a lot. I'm a voracious reader. So I'll be writing from what I've read, my own thoughts. And one of my, I was serving then in Ibadan, Oyo State. And one of my youth corps members saw my journal and I was like, "You write so well." And to me, it's just writing. I mean, I'm just
It does.
writing. And yeah, you write so well. And so she borrowed the journal. And the next morning, she told me she was so blessed. Why don't I put it out there, share some of these thoughts out there? So I started out sharing on my personal profile, and I would get reactions from people going through the same things or people that didn't know what I was sharing. And that's how it started. So I decided to create a page for these writings, and I named it what it came from, Journal of a Jesus Girl. And then I had this burden to reach people with truth. It's as my bio says that I want to share truths in story format, in creative ways that you're digesting truth. You know what our mothers used to do then when they want to give a bitter drug and they put it inside gari or fufu and then they put it inside the
Yeah,
soup. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's how I feel about writing and that's how I approach it. So how do I share truth in a way that you're reading and reading to the end and you're glued? Because so first I had to nail my grabber. So if you're a creative listening to this, one way I've been able to captivate people on social media is that the grabber, what I define as the grabber, is the first sentence you make. People are busy, there's videos to watch, the internet is competing with you. The first sentence they read on your post has to make somebody want to read the next one. And then the
Yeah.
next one has to make them want to see what is in the middle. The middle has to make them want to see what is at the end.
What's
So
at the end?
sometimes
Yeah.
I'll write a social media post. I'll write a story and I'll spend time thinking about how should I refine this first few lines. So that's one of the strategies I use. And one other thing is consistency. I didn't always have this number of followers, so but I kept writing because I understood that for me it was about that one person that will read this and it makes a difference for them. So it was not a popularity contest for me. It was not a what trendy topic do I talk about so that people follow me. So people like when you're consistent, when you're authentic, and when they can be sure of what they're coming to you for. So if I see an ad for a Denzel Washington movie, there's something I expect from Denzel. I don't expect him to act like Will Smith. I don't expect him to act like maybe a Nigerian actor. There's something about him that makes him unique. And then that's something that has been um, that has that disturbs creatives a lot because you see somebody in another creative path that is gaining followers, gaining so much, and then you leave your path and begin to want to
Yeah.
sound like
Yeah.
that person. So one
We see
one
that a
one
lot.
one thing that yeah, one thing I've noticed that have brought the audience that have, followers are coming in, people are commenting, people are sharing their page, people are telling people follow Journal of a Jesus Girl, is that they know what to expect when they come to my page. my page has its own signature, and I've stuck to that through the years.
Oh, okay. Wow, thank you. Yes, this